A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up. The 4th of July invokes a special feeling in a ballpark, and sometimes in a team spirit as well.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Hartford, number 22.
Digging in to try it again, Mario Oliveros. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And that's taken for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Brad Schaffer went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Fans, summer has officially arrived, and there's no better way to beat the heat than by joining us right here at the ballpark. With lots of giveaways, promotions, and great baseball to come. You can't lose. Pick up a pocket schedule at any stadium ticket window. Go out to the ballpark this summer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
So he sets him down swinging. Brad Schaffer goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Joaquin Castaneda stands in as he looks at a called strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Fouled back. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our top. At the plate, Rob McCready, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
McCready. Come on, guys. No outs here.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in, Devin Swan.
Second, designated hitter.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Batting third.
Albert Montoya is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Squared that one up just a little late. And another foul ball.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yancey moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Standing in, Manny Casilla. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Casilla.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Got him to go down swinging there. Manny Casilla goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Damon Gilbert comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Damon Gilbert is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Aldo Pena is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Lewis Hire. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top.
A team hovering around 500 is encouraged to assert themselves in the season's back half.
So digging in now, Nick Vogel, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Nick Vogel.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. HR, our home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, the other thing, I mean, they're 3-2 on the homestand, so they haven't been real consistent. You'd like to see 4-1 or even 5-0 at this point, the way they've played baseball. That's why this game today puts you at 4-2, and now you feel a little bit better, like you're playing pretty good, consistent ball.
Aviles has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the second out. So stepping in, Rick Quinlan. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here's the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in, Lauren Asuncion. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now at the plate, Dan Kent. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Coming to the plate now, IbPuffin420. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Ready with another 0-2. And a fastball just a bit high. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Lewis Caldwell is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Now a fastball swung on and missed. Digging in, Lee Bloom. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And the changeup is way low that time. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
First baseman.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Ready for another chance. Nick Vogel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Fouled back. Here comes another 0-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Now batting,
Matthew Blackwell comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Rick Quinlan comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Calling for it, Lopes. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from 3rd as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Vogel rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. And the run will score from 2nd to make this a 2-0 ball game. Digging in to try it again. Dan Kent. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, IbPuffin420 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it. And it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
Lewis Caldwell is in for his 2nd plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. You just have to be ready to swing.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Moving under it, Aviles. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 4.
Lee Bloom stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked them in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Richard Rios. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. And Noah is there to make the catch. In Rufus Seymour. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result.
Fucking innings, fuck off.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
Stepping in, Maury Brixey. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he misses inside with that one, ball one. Harold, you look at these guys with the first inning lead as they take the field for the bottom half here this afternoon. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, they're playing good ball, and here they are already with a 1-0 lead, and I think this trend may continue. They're really putting it all together and playing good ball right now.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Maury Brixey is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Way in front of that fastball.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third baseman, Tom Cohen.
Tom Cohen stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
Matt, we better fasten our seatbelts here if they're going to get a win.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Standing in, Carmen Francisco took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Designated hitter.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
The shortstop.
Devin Marrero is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Batting 6.
Donnie Mock stands in as he looks at a called strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. Striding into the box, Fred Huffman. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
And they just can't touch him right now as this is swung on and missed. 7 punch outs now, and there's 1 away. Ken Howry is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. This is on the ground over to first. Dodgenaeus fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Aviles over to his left, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again. Maury Brixey, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is fouled back and out of play. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Boy, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Maury Brixey is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Ball 1. And that's taken for a called strike 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready for another chance. Tom Cohen. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Hey, strike this guy out.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carmen Francisco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that's taken for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
The shortstop
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now batting, catcher.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Line drive to left. And there's their first hit of the game.
Cut it right there. Cut.
Striding in once again, Fred Huffman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And he's got another one. Digging in, Ken Howry. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Center fielder.
Fouled back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And he's got another one. 15 strike. Brent Launchbaugh gets the call from the pen to take over on the. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, when you rack up a whole